So, some background. I, 24 female, lost my mom when I was 10. Cancer. It was quick, brutal, and I didn't really understand what was happening until it was over. One day she was home braiding my hair and laughing at my terrible knock-knock jokes, and the next she was a ghost in a hospice bed. I still remember the way her pillow smelled, the way her mug sat on the kitchen counter for weeks afterward, like maybe she'd just walk back in one day and pick it up. After she passed, it was just me and my dad for a long time. We lived in the same house I grew up in, the one my mom and dad bought together. Every corner of that house held memories. My mom had painted the walls in the kitchen herself. This warm, honey yellow color that made it feel like sunshine even in the winter. She picked out the wisteria vines in the garden. Her handwriting was still on the inside of the pantry door, where she once wrote down her lemon pie recipe in permanent marker because she couldn't find paper. It wasn't a mansion, it wasn't fancy, but it was ours, and to me, it was sacred. When I was 16, my dad remarried. I never had a problem with the idea of him finding love again. He was lonely, and grief is a long, quiet kind of suffering that you can't begrudge someone escaping from. My stepmom, Claire, moved in with her son, Josh, who's my age. Josh and I weren't close, but we got along fine. But the house always felt like mine. Like I was sharing it temporarily. Like this was still my mother's home. From the very beginning, I thought it was understood, maybe not spoken, but felt, that the house would come to me one day. Not because I felt entitled, but because it was part of her. It was where I grew up. I moved out when I was 21 after getting a job in a nearby city, but I still visited often. I always slept in my old bedroom when I came home. It still had the same bookshelf, the same posters. I still called it home, even though I had my own place now. Now fast forward to 2 weeks ago. We were all sitting down to dinner, me, my dad, Claire, Josh, and Claire's parents. Everyone was laughing and talking about renovations they wanted to do. And then, out of nowhere, my dad casually says, "Well, I figure once I'm gone, the house will go to Josh." He needs stability more than anyone. I felt like the air had been knocked out of me. I looked at him, stunned. "What?" He repeated it, like it was no big deal. "The house. I think it makes sense for it to go to Josh. He's still figuring things out. It'll give him a good foundation." My fork literally stopped mid-air. My heart was pounding in my ears. I said carefully, "Dad, are you saying Josh is inheriting the house?" He gave this half shrug like it was obvious. "You're doing well for yourself, honey. You have your own apartment. You've got a good job. Josh needs this more."